Hello, my name is Owen Meehan and I am running as a candidate for Seanad Éireann on the University of Dublin Trinity College panel. I believe a senator has three areas of responsibility or duties to their electorate. The first area is the responsibility of their expertise for which they are elected to the Seanad. The second area is their social responsibility as citizens of the state. And the third area is their national responsibility as representatives in the Oireachtas, our national parliament. For expertise, I offer my 35 years experience and knowledge of IT, digital technology, the internet, data protection and privacy, working with some of the biggest names in the tech industry. We use digital technology and the internet in our everyday lives, from shopping to socialising, from reading to listening to music, from banking to filing, paying for tolls, using leap cards, loyalty cards. We do everything online. It's certainly made our lives easier, but it comes at a cost, and that cost is our individual privacy. In using this technology, we leave behind what we call a digital footprint. Everything we do online is recorded and logged. Everywhere we go, everything we buy, everything we read, everything we communicate is recorded and logged. And with the Internet of Things coming, it's only going to get worse. This vast treasure trove of personal data is of great interest to corporations, companies, government and the police. The data itself is not the problem, it's who has access to it and why. There is no one in our Oireachtas who has the necessary skills, experience and knowledge to defend your privacy and your family's privacy and uphold the protection of your data. I have those skills and I want to be that defender. I want to ensure that there is a proper legislative and educational environment to counter cyberbullying and cybercrime. I want to work towards a safe internet environment for children, teens and vulnerable adults, whilst protecting the rights of free speech and expression. For my social responsibility, I want to ensure we have a properly funded, efficiently managed health service that is open to all. Close members of my family have been at the sharp end of the health service over the last 2 years, so I understand how important it is to us and our society. I want to ensure we have equal access to education for our children. A child should not have to adopt a particular religious ethos just to get an education. If a school receives funding from the state, then that school should be open to all applicants equally. I want to ensure that there is affordable, accessible childcare available to working parents. Not only does it improve the quality of life for families, it is the single most important gender equality measure the state can provide. For my national responsibility, I want to ensure that Ireland remains the #1 choice of location for internet and tech businesses setting up in Europe. That means investing in a well-educated graduate workforce. We must ensure we have a coherent, integrated and properly funded long-term strategy for research and innovation in our colleges and institutions. We must ensure proper long-term investment in infrastructure, both digital infrastructure in rural broadband and mobile communications, and physical infrastructure in road, rail and air. This will ensure the benefits of our tech industry will spread to all parts of the country and not just the major metropolitan areas. So if elected, I will defend your rights and digital privacy, I will act as a champion for better public health services, and I will promote our country as the tech hub of Europe. I ask for your #1 vote in this coming election, and if you have another candidate in mind, I ask you to consider giving me your #2 vote or further preference. And don't forget, ballots have to be returned before April 26th. Thank you for listening.